Now, here's a microphone, okay? Don't use it just now. Right. Wait a moment. You will work out by now, you know, that Mark's blind, that he was born blind and went to Home College and is incredibly talented in all that he does. But we were chatting the other night, and Mark, you mentioned to me how when you use a cane, that is a wonderful picture of how we are with God.
Absolutely.
You keep digging into that little hip pocket of yours.
There you go.
I'm getting out of orientation whack.
Okay. So, John's been trying to outdo me in terms of some of the most dreadful puns on the planet.
Hey, hold on.
And so I'm going to...
That's what I said. What's seen at home stays at home.
No, I was just going to say, just to outdo you entirely, with the cane I am able.
That's all right, Mark. You've given me a caning this time.
And you're sort of
stick around. Stick around.
So I was talking to John about that. If one could liken Jesus to a cane, put up the cane in front, that if you like, Jesus being the leader, if you like, and Jesus can sort of show us different the path to walk when we're about to, I don't know, go off if we're going off a steep precipice or something like that, then he can let us know, and so it's things like that I think is a very good piece of imagery.
Excellent. Now, you were walking down the road the other day with your cane.
Indeed.
And some people came up to you and said a very interesting thing. Wonderfully well-meaning Christians. Yes.
There were people who came up to me and said, in fact, I actually think they said, we'd like to pray for you. And I had to point out to them, I mean, yes, as you said that they meant well. They meant well. But God works through me and works through us in ways that we may not recognise Him, such as the cane, such as this device that we're going to get onto fairly shortly, the Braille. Braille is a symbol, and a cane is as well, of liberation. Liberation. In the same way that we are freed by Christ through God, or God through Christ. And that you look at some of the writings of Jesus and the Gospels, where Jesus, for instance, talks to a blind guy, and he will say, "What do you want me to do for you?" He empowers that person to speak for himself, to think for himself. Jesus knows the need. He may know the need before we ask, but He wants us to ask. And at some stage in our lives, we are all disabled. We all need help. I don't know a single person who can really say, I know everything, I'm all right. The people who believe they think that way probably cannot deal with a crisis when it happens. So we're actually all on the same level.
That's great, yep. And as you said to me the other day, John, you're more blind than I am. I thought that was really encouraging. Singing again, that's just fine.
Okay.